Guys? You're with Slapshot Pops. I'm John, and welcome to Sunday night. It is our next episode of The Collector's Crease. You guys haven't been here before. Every Sunday night we go live. Forgot to unmute myself. Every Sunday night we go live and we showcase other content creators, other Funko Pop collectors, other channels, and talk about other people's collections and highlight one theme every week. And this week's theme happens to be ad icons. So we have a very special episode for everyone. I already see a bunch of people here in the chat, so thank you guys for stopping by. I want to shout some people out. I see Anthony. What's up, Anthony? Funko Pops in a Box. What's going on? Steve Tarr, welcome. Nerdy Nisi, what's up? What's up, Rodney? What's going on? Road to 250. That is correct. Road to 250 followers. Thank you guys so much. If you're new here, please subscribe. We have a lot of great things, a lot of great content on the horizon. So I'll get into two quick things, and then we will bring in our very first guest, Jeremy from Let's Start a Pop Collection. So before I amp him up and get him in here, I know a lot of people are here because they're interested in the giveaway for tonight, and that is the Funko Shop exclusive Fruit Pie, the Magician. So in addition to doing our live stream every Sunday night, we'll be throwing in a giveaway. So anybody who comes and hangs out with us, you'll have a shot at getting a free pop, a free soda, a free mystery mini. We'll mix it up every week just to keep it interesting. But tonight we are giving away this little ad icon because it's ad icons night. We're talking about ad icons. A lot of new ad icons leaked this week. And fruit pies are amazing. So this is a pretty dope pop. I have one in my collection as well. I found an extra one. So just to let you guys know, at the end of the live stream, I'll be asking a question from last night's episode of Funko Worldwide. If you guys don't know what Funko Worldwide is, it is a new segment on my channel with my twin brother, Don Jarling, every Saturday night. And I'm going to be asking a question from last night's episode. So if you haven't seen last night's episode, go watch it. It's only 6 minutes, and then come back to the live stream because you will not be able to get this pop and win the giveaway for tonight if you did not see last night's episode. So that's the giveaway information for tonight. Good luck, everybody. I think he's like a $20 pop, which is pretty cool. And the first person to answer the question right will get him shipped right to your door. So that's pretty cool. And then for any of you guys who are enjoying our Funko Pop content, our collecting content, and everything we have going on, we actually have a special 250 subscriber giveaway coming up. Now, this is pretty cool. This is something I'm really excited about. We are actually giving away a complete, not just the pop, complete Marvel Collector Core Deadpool box, complete with the Deadpool on unicorn. So you get this whole box. I believe we are at like 184 or something for subscribers. So pretty excited. And we're starting to knock on the door of 200, and then 250 is right around the corner. So you guys are the best, and I appreciate your support. And that's why every week we're going to be churning out giveaways, because I want to give back to the people that have been supporting the channel and have been helping us out. So like I said, if you guys are new here, consider subscribing. Smash that like button, because that helps the channel out a lot. Let me see who else is in the chat here. We got William Stargo. What's up? Two Flowers. What's going on? Jet Funko, my man. What's up, Jet? I'm King. Oh, we got 187. Wow, you guys are awesome. 187. Wow, that's awesome. Nerdy Nisi, thank you so much. Oh, Eric from Town Ninjas. What's going on? If you guys don't know, quick plug for Town Ninjas. He actually has a Marvel mystery box going on. I just picked up a couple last night. So if you guys are looking for a sweet mystery box, definitely go check him out. But we're not talking about Marvel tonight. We are talking about ad freaking icons. So who else? I just saw a bunch of people. Big Pop to Carl. What's up? Colorado Pops. What's up, my man? All right. So Sassy Cajun, what's going on? I got to hype up my man Jeremy here. So you guys don't know the channel Let's Start a Pop Collection. My buddy Jeremy over there, he actually started his channel. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, Jeremy. I think like, what, 2-3 months ago, somewhere around there. And he actually did something really unique. Instead of being one of those losers who already has a lot of pops and starts a collection and says, hey, look at all my pops, I'm great. He actually did something really unique that I thought was awesome. He started from ground zero. He started his channel with, opening up his very first box of Pops. And he's done all kinds of mystery boxes now. And now he has a whole wall. Like, you go to his channel now, and you would think he's been collecting for 10 years, just like the rest of us nerds. But so you wouldn't know that he just started collecting a Pop, Funko Pops 2, 3, 4 months ago, whenever it was. Except that his channel name is Let's Start a Pop Collection, which is pretty cool. He's got a great channel over there. He's doing his 200 subscriber giveaway tonight. I know he's about to hit, if he hasn't already hit 250, he was knocking on the door at 250, so that's freaking awesome. And then he's got his 300 subscribers giveaway coming up. So I'm really excited. He's doing big things. I've been a follower of his channel from the beginning. He bought a lot of mystery boxes for me, and I know he's a huge fan of ad icons. So I wanted to bring him on tonight, get his take on, what ad icons does he like? What are his favorites? What are some grails that he's trying to get? Is he still trying to get ad icons? And if he's excited about any of the new ad icons that have been released and are going to come out in the future. And while we're going through this live stream tonight, we do have a couple more guests after Jeremy, which is really exciting. And I want to hear from you guys too. So let me know in the chat, if you're excited about any ad icons coming up, if you just picked up any ad icons. And of course, we got to talk about ad icons that we wish Funko would make. So thank you very much, Cookie Geegan. I got this shirt for Funko Target Con 2020. I hadn't worn it in a while, so I figured I'd pop it on. But without any further ado, let me bring in our very first guest, and that is my man Jeremy over at Let's Start a Pop Collection. Hey, what's up, man?
What do you know? How are you?
I'm good, man.
Good.
So congrats. I want to start off big congrats on 200 subscribers, and I know you were just knocking on the door today of 250.
248. It's crazy. 248.
Oh man, that's awesome. See, you can't even tell. Look, your background is crazy. You got the light up sign, all the pops. Oh, it's freaking crazy.
It blew up fast, I can tell you that. It went crazy, but I love it.
So Jeremy and I have been communicating for a few months now, but this is our first time talking face to face. So this is pretty cool. I was really happy that you were able to come on tonight. So
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I appreciate the invite. I really do. I appreciate it.
So I want everyone to hear, a little bit about your backstory before we jump into Pops. I know I kind of covered a little bit of it, but right, I think I got it right. You just started collecting 3 months ago, something like that.
Yep, just recently started collecting a few months ago, and and it was kind of a random thing. I got a single pop. Somebody bought me one pop. Mitchie, that's on my show all the time, bought me one pop. And then I bought a mystery box, and it's all downhill from there. You know how it goes. So.
Yeah, once you start jumping into those mystery boxes, it's really downhill.
Tried to share the collection the whole way. Everything that I've got has been on the channel. So I try to, I just, like the name says, it's purely from scratch, pop number one, all the way to what we got today.
So how do you feel, now you're 3 months into it, you're not a rookie anymore. You're getting into the weeds. And so how do you feel with Pops? Like, are you still there's still a lot of thrill in the game? Are you still having a lot of excitement from pulling mystery boxes?
So yes and no. I mean, I absolutely love mystery boxes, and there's nothing I'd rather open on the channel. Having said that, I mean, how many mystery boxes have we opened up and just been like, oh, it's awful. Yeah. But, the value's usually there. And I didn't know what I was going to collect until I pulled them from boxes. So There's still things I'm finding today that I didn't know existed. And so as long as that continues to happen, I'm still going to be jumping in on those boxes.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know, I want to bring you on tonight because I know ad icons was a personal favorite of yours from the beginning. So I wanted to get your thoughts on it. Which characters have you been able to pick up? I know obviously some of the ad icon pops have gotten really pricey with like Toucan Sam and Tony the Tiger. And like, are you chasing any of those? Like, I just want to get your backstory on your take with ad icons.
I would tell you that my favorite ad icons are the cereal monsters. And so, yes, I'm chasing a lot of those, but really kind of on the back burner. There's so many other collections going, but on those ad icons, the number one that I want, and it's funny you drink that at the moment because it's that color. I want the Louis Blue. I need to complete the Louis Blue collection. So my favorites are the cereal icons. I'm still waiting on Yummy Mummy and Fruit Brute and a lot of those guys, but it's filling in nicely.
So now it's funny that you mentioned Louis Blue, because I've heard a lot of people, say they're chasing that one. And I haven't checked his PPG lately. I think I checked it 2-3 weeks ago. He was like 320, 340, somewhere around there.
Which is $100 higher than what I was looking for in the beginning.
Yeah. So what's your take on that? Because I know a lot of, that kind of pisses off a lot of collectors, like what they did with the Sour Patch and the Otter Pops. For anybody who doesn't know, basically Funko took the whole set with the Otter Pops. There's 6 of them. 5 of them are commons, and then the blue one is 1,000 pieces from SDCC. What was it, 2018, something like that?
18, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's your take on that? Do you think that's fair? Do you think that's right that they would do that? Like only make one super hard to get,
I mean, it's kind of a catch-22 because you want your pops to be rare. You want them to be valuable, but you don't want to pay crazy prices for them. So, I mean, yes, I think it's nice that they have some that are kind of limited and exclusive.
Right.
So I think I'm okay with it. I think when I got into it, I knew that there's always going to be one piece in most of the collections that's going to be harder to find or more rare or more expensive. And I think I'm personally okay with that. I came from retail. I come from sales. I know, I understand how that works. And so, yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay. So I just saw a question. Okay, so Colorado Pops wants to know, Jeremy, what is your current pop count right now?
I literally tracked every single pop forever and got there all the way up until when I moved. And then I kind of lost sight of what was going on. I'm up around 250, but that could be a 20 pop swing one way or the other.
Now that's crazy. So that's like 100 pops a month.
It's ridiculous.
So now, I'm just for my own curiosity. So since you started, do you find that you're keeping a majority of the pops that you pull from mystery boxes, or are you doing a lot of trades? I know you got some giveaways. I know you have a giveaway tonight, which we'll talk about in a little while. So are you like, are pops coming in and going right out the door, or do you find yourself keeping a lot? Or
I have sold a handful, probably less than 15. The rest of them, I have every single one of them, unless I've traded them or done a giveaway or something. In the most cases, I put them into a box and I store them away because you just never know.
That's
you
true.
never know. I mean, things come back around. A movie releases, something happens, new ad icons come out, whatever it might be. You never know when they're going to hit or when they're going to be more valuable. So
exactly. And one pop that I wanted to talk about, and this is perfect because I see it in the background of your thing there, is that what's going on with that owl? I saw that owl Spike, the Mr. Owl, the Tootsie Pop, the Tootsie Roll guy. Is that pop still up there, like $75?
No, it dropped fast. I think there was an error on PPG or something happened where it got mispriced for a while. And there was a difference between the stickers, but they were getting crossed over. And so the price was really crazy inflated for a while. But I still think it's like 30. But last I checked, it was way down from that. It was at $60, $70 when I first got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just something that caught my eye, because I'm always going through eBay and Facebook and always looking at what people are selling. And all of a sudden I saw somebody put one up for $75 and it sold like almost immediately. And I was like, whoa, when did that pop become so valuable?
Yeah, I'm not sure how they do that because sometimes you see that. It might just be an early release, something new, something exciting, everybody's talking about it, and it drives that. Just like, I don't know, any other pop that just gets released, and it's the McDonald's pops are a great example.
Yeah.
I love them. They're great. They're $1 million when they first got released.
Yeah.
And now you can find them everywhere. So
what do you think? That's perfect segue. I did want to talk about the McDonald's pops tonight. So what do you think of those? Are you trying to pick any of those up? I'm not a huge ad icon collector. I'm trying to get more into it. But I really want that 5-pack. I'm not really too keen on the commons, but I want that 5-pack.
Yeah, I'm definitely collecting them. I'm picking up the 5, and I like the singles better than the 5-pack. So I'm picking up the 5 singles. And the thing I love about the ad icons is they're so they bring up childhood memories. They bring up all of that nostalgia that you're looking for, and everybody likes it. It's everybody grew up with McDonald's. Everybody grew up with these different ad icons. Versus you're either a Marvel fan or a DC fan, or you like certain things, you don't like certain things. Everybody loves the ad icons. So
Sure.
With those McDonald's, they definitely bring enough childhood memories back that I need to have them. I don't care if they're worth $2 a piece. I just want to have them. And I'm a little older. I grew up with all that stuff, and those commercials were on TV. I can't wait to see what else they come out, because there's other ones in that McDonald's line they can still release. So
Oh, absolutely. And they have some variants coming out. Like I saw they're going to do like a Ronald McDonald with guitar. They're going to do all the nugget pops. There's a lot on the way.
I'm okay with the chicken nuggets and the fry guys, but you could do 25 Ronald McDonald's pops with different outfits and different things. And then I get kind of like, well, I'm okay having the one.
Right.
I don't need to be a completionist on that.
And I think too, personally, just because I'm a Freddy guy, I don't think it's too far fetched that we get like a Freddy Funko as Ronald McDonald or something.
Absolutely.
Like that. So that's the great thing with ad icons is they're so universal and they can cross over into different things. I was watching. I don't know if you watched the Gasselcast at all. They have a really great channel. And one of the things that they said on their channel when they were talking about the McDonald's pops and just ad icons in general, they said that not every kid would go out and dress up as Batman for Halloween, right? But most kids started out their day with like Frosted Flakes or Cheerios. So it goes back to the whole like ad icons is something we can all get on board with.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So now, one of the things I wanted to ask you too, I've kind of noticed like before the emergence of the McDonald's pops, did you find or did you think that ad icons was kind of dying down a little bit? I didn't really think there was as much hype.
There hadn't been anything new in a while that I noticed. I wasn't finding a lot of stuff coming out. Of course, I'm still so far off from collecting the ones that they have that I wasn't totally bothered by it. But right. But yeah, it seemed like it was kind of it had stalled out. And that's weird because there are so many ad icons that they could release that don't yet exist.
Right.
That I'm sure you'll get into, but there's a lot of stuff that'd be cool to see come out.
So what would you like to see? What are your top 5 or 6 that you just gotta have?
I'd like to see the Taco Bell Chihuahua come out.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'd like to see the Little Caesars Pizza guy.
Maybe, I've heard that one. Yeah.
Chick-fil-A with the cow with the sign "Eat More Chicken."
Mm-hmm.
And probably like the Starbucks mermaid and Wendy's or Burger King. You could do those too.
I'm waiting for Wendy's, man. That Wendy's, they do a 500, even if they do a 5,000 piece Wendy, that thing.
Yeah, you bet. Freddy Funko is Wendy.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, my biggest wish is that they make a girl version of Freddy.
Yeah.
Free to Funko. That is, if Funko wants to kill it next year, make a lot of money, and make up for not having any Freddys this year, they got to release free to Funko. You heard it right here. Next year.
I'm on board. Make that a hashtag.
I just think we'll segue here. We got a whole episode for Freddy Funko coming up that we're planning out, but like Funko's missing out. Obviously there's 2 main genders. We're not going to go into that, but men and women, right? They are limiting themselves by only having Freddys because Freddy is not going to dress up as Wonder Woman. Freddy's not going to dress up as Supergirl. You need girl Freddy. So I think that would be really cool. But that's down the line. Hopefully we get it. So. Yeah, hashtag free to Funko. So, what's up, guys? Welcome to the live stream. If you're new, we're just talking ad icons with Jeremy over at Let's Start a Pop Collection. If you guys are not subscribed to Jeremy, you are missing out. Definitely go check him out. And why don't you talk about your giveaway tonight? I know you have your 200 subscriber giveaway right after this.
Yeah, right after this, going 200 sub giveaway. Got the Ruby Rod, got a Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and got a Marty McFly in the suit. Giving one of those away. We're doing a random draw. So if you're not a subscriber, it's not too late. Just go check out the video. But after we watch all this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. I really enjoyed seeing you grow and everything, and I'm really happy for you. You definitely deserve it. You've come a long way, like just from your channel, just from your first few videos, and now you have like an awesome background display. Like I remember watching your first couple of videos, and there's literally like nothing. There's nothing. And then like as you go through like your 3rd, 4th, 5th video, it was kind of funny because like you saw the pops that you pulled from the previous video, like they were right there. They're right there. Aside from most people, they're Their grails are back here. Like I said, as a losers, you don't see the pops we just pulled right here on the shelf. So.
Well, I've always said, and I got to tell you, John, I've always said that the key to the YouTube thing is finding people who have great boxes to show off.
Mm-hmm.
And so a huge shout out to you, and I've always appreciated that. In fact, I still have my puck that I never used because that puck was worth more to me than what I could have turned it in for to get the discount. Although I know it's just a code, but I will check that out. But I still have that puck. It is back here in the collection. You just can't see it on this screen. So
well,
thank you for all you do. And I was super excited to see you get your channel up and started.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a lot. My girlfriend and I just sat down today. We took a break from mystery boxes just because, they were exhausting. It was just kind of, my girlfriend lost her job, with the whole COVID and everything. So we just kind of were looking for something to fill our time originally. And then they just kind of blew up. And I mean, we were shipping out more boxes a week than Amazon, it felt like. And but we just had to take a break. And but we decided today we're not going to announce anything until we have enough pops. We do have a lot of pops in our inventory still, but we will be releasing a mystery box soon. I will not put a date on it. But we've gotten a lot of, as we've just met so many awesome people, and a lot of people have been requesting for another mystery box. So we will do it again at some point. So
I'll be using my $2 coupon.
Yeah, coupons will still be valid. We'll pick up our loyalty program right where it left off. And yeah, so thank you. Your kind words are much appreciated, Jeremy. So I really want to hear really quick, because I know we still have a few minutes here. I want to hear, because everyone's got some, what are your top ad icon grail wants? Like, what are your, I gotta have it. If it's in a mystery box, I'm going for it. What are your top wants?
It was the glow in the dark lucky, and I was lucky and got it. So to finish that out, I need the Sonny the Cuckoo Bird and the Trix Rabbit. Those are the top two that I need. And really that's it. I mean, I need some like the Honey Bear and Sugar Smack or Smack'em Dig'em Frog, Sugar Smacks Bear, Honey Bee, but those are all affordable. It's those it's when you get into the Tony the Tiger. But right now it's Sonny and Trix Rabbit are my top two girls.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, including myself, I would love to own a Tony the Tiger one day. I would love it. We were actually bummed. So we were in GameStop, and my girlfriend, she loves the Pocket Pops. And all of the Pocket Pops were on sale on GameStop for 99 cents, except they had one Tony the Tiger Pocket Pop that was the full $4.99. We ended up walking out with it because I was like, I told her the truth. I was like, I don't know if you remember, like Tony the Tiger is like super expensive. And she was like, yeah, of course I remember. We can't afford that. And so the Tony the Tiger was the first little, Tony the Tiger that we have, the Pocket Pop. So
nice.
It serves. It's cool for right now. Hopefully one day we'll get one. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Those are my three. Those are the only three I have right now. So
yeah. And speaking of mystery boxes, it's kind of funny. So I learned a lot of lessons as I was doing mystery boxes, and the Ad Icons mystery box, and I think that's when we first met. That mystery box, I learned a lot, and that was the first big mystery box that I dropped. And I actually used grails from my personal collection. So like the Glow Lucky, the Sonny the Cuckoo. And I have not been able to get those pops back for a reasonable price ever since. So I've kind of had some some regret. I had the Louis Blue, that was the top hit of that run. Yeah. However, I know there was all these conspiracies with that mystery box because we didn't know who won the Louis Blue for like 2 months. So the guy who won the Louis Blue, for anybody who didn't know, or if you didn't know Jeremy, he was actually deployed. And he had bought the mystery boxes, remotely, basically from out of the country. However, his son is actually going to be coming on tonight and showing off the Louis Blue. So everybody will get a chance to see it. It does exist. I had a few people were like, oh, where is it? Was it just clickbait? No, it wasn't clickbait. It actually exists. I had it in my hand. Now it belongs to somebody else. So it's a very cool pop.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'll find it one day.
No, you will. And that's a testament to just something I believe in, like, and everybody else here in the chat. Like, if you really want to pop, like, go get it. And I've even talked to people who are like, oh, I really want this pop, but it's a 200 piece, or it's a 100 piece, or it's a 24 piece for all, crazy Freddy collectors. Like, go get it, man. And if you don't have a lot of money, like, don't worry about it. Just keep saving. Don't buy, don't, just click on stuff and buy it. Don't give money to the flippers. Like, if you want to pop, you got to wait, because you will find it. You will find it eventually. So, and that, and the other thing I wanted to ask you, so what did you think of the toucan situation with San Diego Comic-Con this year?
Well, I don't have a lot I can put into that. I got the toucan from the, actually he is still back here on the shelf. I was thinking I got rid of him, but I haven't bought into the toucan just because I'm new to the collecting. So not understanding the SDCC and East Emerald City and all the different cons, I have yet to really buy into the toucan. So I don't know that I can really comment on that unless you want to ask me about this beauty.
Oh, no way. You got Jack in the Box?
Which I was able to pick
that
up. So I did get that on the website that night.
Oh my God. Yeah. I just watched your haul video. That was awesome. So that's crazy that you're able to get that. I've been seeing him sell for like 130, 140. Yeah. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah. But, it's funny because it is tempting. You see those prices and it's tempting, but at the same time, I bought them because I wanted the ad icon. So it's, right. I'm not, I'm a collector, not a reseller. So I'm going to hang on to it.
Well, that's good. I mean, I've actually never eaten at a Jack in the Box. I think it's a Southern restaurant. And I can't remember off the top of my head. I know you live somewhere down south. I can't remember.
No, I'm in Missouri. I'm right smack in the middle.
Kansas Missouri, in the middle of the United States. Okay.
So there's not one anywhere close to me, but I'm familiar because I grew up in California and visit Texas often. So I see Jack in the Boxes regularly.
Yeah, and Jack in the Box was definitely, I see a couple people in the chat. Cookie Geegan wanted it. The Collecting Couple, who is going to be our next guest up here on the show tonight. I know a lot of people really wanted that pop. Do you see that pop staying around, like what it's selling for right now?
So what will be interesting about it is the theories on the sticker. And if the theories on the sticker are right, if they ever do re-release it, that sticker might be the reason that this one holds the value. And that I heard, and I don't know if this is true, and correct me if you've heard something different, but the theory on the sticker was they didn't have enough. This wasn't originally going to be a SDCC release. And so they didn't have enough stickers to cover the boxes. So they used the stickers that they were going to put on the sodas and put it on this box. That's why it's so much smaller. And if so, I could imagine if they ever did re-release it, I don't know if they do that with the shared stickers, but I guess they do. If they do, maybe they put a regular size sticker on it, and that'll still keep these smaller ones up in that rare value. You know how stickers make the difference. I don't understand it, but they do.
Stickers, manufacture dates, whether it's a bobblehead, non-bobblehead. I mean, we can really tear the whole anatomy of a pop apart. I mean, if there's any kind of variation, one will be worth more than one. It's crazy. Just goes back to, I was actually just explaining to someone today about how the blue box Star Wars pops are worth so much more than the black box. And there's all these different things that once you are in the community and you've been collecting for a while, you figure out like, oh, con stickers are worth more than shared stickers and stuff like that. But it all comes down to exclusivity, rarity, and the fact that what will a person pay for it? If somebody really wants that pop, there's people out there like that collect every variation of a certain pop. So if they do re-release the Jack in the Box, there's somebody out there, or many people out there, who will be like, I need the wrong sticker, I need the shared sticker, and I need the con sticker. Like, there's going to be people out there. So
yeah, and I think these are businesses that, I'm sure that Jack in the Box has taken a cut on these things, and so as in business, if you can sell 1 billion of them, they're going to make 1 billion of them. So no, I don't see the price staying up really high unless there's something that's truly exclusive about this one that released on that day.
No, I agree 100%. I do think it'll be one of the few that stays high for a while. I don't think it will in the long run. So if anybody is going after Jack in the Box, and I'm always talking to people about finding the finances behind Funkos and when to wait, when to buy, when to sell. Definitely wait on this one. So if you guys missed out on Jack in the Box because it's not a limited piece, it's most likely going to restock, like you just said, Jeremy. Definitely wait. It's a good waiting game pop. So yeah, but that's really cool. I really hope you get some of those pops one day. I'm really excited that you were able to pick up the Jack in the Box. So anyway, before we let you go, I want to hear, I know you got your giveaway tonight. What else do you have coming out this week so everybody in the chat knows what to look for, what to see, what to expect from Let's Start a Pop Collection?
So Mitchie and I, she started joining me on the channel a while back, and we've been having a great time. And we took a little twist off of the battle box. You know, everybody loves a good battle box. I see you guys doing them, so love battle boxes. We do quite an interesting little twist on the punishment if you lose. So this week we've already done like the world's hottest gummy bear, and then we've done I can't even remember what all we did, but you'll see like eating some weird stuff, flavored crickets, things like that. We got a labor simulator to shock. I'm sure I'll be getting that one. We'll see some things come up for the loser of these mystery box battles. So that's really kind of just now that we have the collection and we still are buying the boxes and sharing the content. Now it's just more about having a lot of fun with the people who do watch and interacting with our the people who our viewers, and just trying to keep it interesting and entertaining for them. So you know how it is. Yeah,
absolutely. And I'm sure you get recommendations and suggestions from your viewers and everything. So
you see that? I can't do 64. Is that true?
Apparently you're at 264, man. That's freaking awesome. Look at you.
That's fantastic.
You might be doing the 300 subscriber giveaway tomorrow night. Who knows?
I'm good with that.
That's awesome, man. Well, congrats. I'm really happy for you, and I'm really excited to see all your steps along the way. 200, 300, 500. It's going to be awesome. So
I appreciate it. I appreciate very much you having me on. I appreciate all you've done for my channel, because knowing directly or indirectly through the mystery boxes, everything, you've been a huge supporter, and I appreciate you very, very much.
Yeah, man. I'm really happy to call you a friend, a fellow collector. It's been awesome, and we'll definitely have to have you on again.
Definitely. Love to.
All right. Well, everyone, please go subscribe to Let's Start a Pop Collection. He's got an awesome channel, awesome dude, and fellow ad icon collector. So thank you, Jeremy, for coming on, and I hope you enjoy a little bit before you head over to your own giveaway.
Thank you so much.
All right. Sounds good, man. We'll talk soon.
Talk to you later.
All right, guys. So that was Jeremy over at Let's Start a Pop Collection. Awesome guy, like you guys just saw. For anybody who's new in the chat, welcome. We're doing our ad icons theme night, and we're giving away the Fruit Pie Magician Funko Shop exclusive. So I announced the details on Instagram, and we'll be asking our giveaway question towards the end of the live stream. But we have our next guest already in the queue, and I'm really excited to welcome in the Collecting Couple. If you guys don't know anything about the Collecting Couple, they've actually been another channel that I followed for a good while when they first started up, and I was actually really excited to see them hit 1,000 subscribers, and now they've done even better than that. I believe they're on their way to hitting 1,300 subscribers, and as always, they can correct me if I messed up the numbers, but they've been an awesome channel. It's been really cool to see the husband-wife dynamic duo of pop collecting, getting their input and going back and forth, and I've really enjoyed watching everything that they've put out so far. And just like Jeremy, I'm excited for their futures, and I know they're big ad icon collectors as well as Star Wars. So we'll definitely have to have Josh back on for when we do some Star Wars nights, because Star Wars is my bread and butter and very near and dear to my heart. So whenever they talk about Star Wars, I'm always zoning in and watching those episodes. But without further delay, I want to bring in Sam and Josh from The Collecting Couple.
What's up, everybody?
Hey!
Hopefully you can see and hear us okay.
Yeah, everything looks good. You guys got your fancy 1950s microphone. I like it.
Yeah.
So welcome to the live stream.
Hey, thank you for having us.
Yeah, no, thank you for coming on and everything. And I saw you guys just promoted us on Instagram, so thank you for that.
Yeah, we had to take our crazy dog on a walk.
That's okay. I saw that really quick, and I had just gotten back from walking my own dog, so
yeah,
the struggle. So I wanna hear a little bit about your story. I know I just kind of whatever you call it, eased over it a little bit, but definitely tell us a little bit about how long you guys have been collecting. I know you started up YouTube 6-8 months ago, something like that.
You want to tell them?
Sure.
You can tell the story.
Okay, so we've been on YouTube for around like 2 years.
Yeah.
But
2 years. I apologize.
yeah,
2
but
years.
it's okay. Most of our videos and stuff really didn't blow up. We just kind of decided to start a channel just because it's something we wanted to do together. So that's just kind of where the channel started, really. But our Funko Pop collection actually started right after we saw the movie Inside Out. So we saw the movie Inside Out like a week early, and then we liked it so much that we went to like all these different stores, and we saw the Funko Pops, and we were just like, wow, those are cool. They look exactly like the characters. And so we picked them up, and then Josh ended up, I didn't want to collect at first. Like, I was like, no, because it's too much money.
Well, like the main thing that kicked it off was that very first Force Friday before The Force Awakens, when they had all the Force Awakens pops come out. I went out and bought the entire line on the day it came out, and then it kind of spiraled down from there. As a lot of us know, you start buying and then you keep collecting, and now we have probably almost 900 Funko Pops. We actually got rid of about 100 a few months ago, but now we're back up towards 900.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's crazy because he does Star Wars, like he mentioned. So he does Star Wars, and he literally collects like every Star Wars.
Yeah. So a lot of people try to collect just the things they like, but I like to collect all of them for Star Wars because I like all of them because I love Star Wars. So
that's
I just
good.
get everything.
You're not impartial to any one character. You want the whole universe.
I like all of them. I like everything Star Wars except for probably Rose Tico, but I still have those pops just to keep them in the collection. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, and you probably realize this too, the Star Wars pops don't really hold value too well, except for some of the older ones and a few newer ones. So that kind of stinks. But I mean, you just collect the things you like, and we don't really collect for value.
No, not really. But he does Star Wars. I mainly do Disney, and then we kind of share Marvel. That's like our shared. And then we also, I guess we didn't really realize our ad icons blew up, but we have a lot of ad icons.
A lot of ad icons. Tons.
Yeah, so really quick, and this is a perfect Star Wars question just because we're kind of on the subject. So Two Flowers asked, what do you think of the Mandalorian pop from New York Comic Con? Will it stay up there in value? Sure, she's referring to the number 330, the action pose Mandalorian. And Josh, I believe that's a pop you guys have in your collection.
It is.
So what do you guys think?
It could. It could either go down because of the Wave 2 or Season 2 wave, or it could only go up because of the Season 2 waves. I could see it going either way. I think if they make more Mandalorian pops in action poses, then that one would probably go down. Because right now, that's the only Mandalorian in an action pose.
I agree. Yeah, I think it's the significance of the different pose that kind of sets it apart financially right now. But anyway, that was a quick Star Wars question.
Let's say ad icons. I could go all day about Star Wars.
I know. I have told some people that I have like a Star Wars, collector's crease coming up, and I have like a laundry list of people that want to be on it because they're like, oh, I want to talk Rebels, I want to talk Clone Wars, I want to talk Mandalorian, I want to talk, the new trilogy, and I'm like, oh my God, we might have to do like 2 months of Star Wars just to figure this out. But I could do the same. I love Star Wars. Most of my money and my life savings and my future unborn children are tied up in my Star Wars pops. So don't shake your head at me. Star Wars pops are weird, and we'll get into that later. But let me hear your guys' take on ad icons. Do you think Funko has done a good job so far? What are your positives, negatives? We'll jump right into it.
Do you want me to start or you start?
You can start since I started last time.
I think they started pretty solid with the serial ad icons and everything, but they seemed to be a lot more limited then and harder to get. And then I'd say maybe about 2 years ago is where they kind of started making everything more common releases, and then it blew up. And then kind of like you mentioned on the last segment, it slowed down a little bit until pretty recently, but it didn't slow down too much. I don't feel like.
No, I think it kind of took a break where it needed to. Although it did make me mad that they released the common Energizer Bunny and then the flocked, and it was the same with the Coca-Cola bear, where it was like the common and then the flocked was like the Funko Shop.
Yeah, so I guess that goes into like the flaws, like you said, for a while there, and even that you could argue they're still doing this, where they have a one version that comes out, but then they don't announce the variations, and then they're shared with the Funko Shop, but then the Funko Shop ones are also shared with GameStop or Box Lunch, or like the flocked Coca-Cola bear we actually got from Coca-Cola.com. So I think with that, that's kind of a downfall for Funko because it limits the exclusivity of the item, because the Funko Shop sticker pretty much means nothing at that point. You might as well just have made it a common. So hopefully they stop doing that.
Hopefully.
But as far as the actual figures themselves, I think they've done pretty well, especially recently. I keep looking back at some of the newer ones, like Morton Salt Girl. I think that's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, they did
Morton Salt Girl
with that mold.
Yeah, and the Diamond Morton Salt Girl we have as well. Even this new Diamond Energizer Bunny that we picked up
I was just about to ask you about that. How do you feel about they just took the same mold that they had flocked, which I thought the flocked Energizer Bunny was perfect, and then they just made it diamond.
Yeah, I don't know why this one's diamond. We kind of talked about this the other day. We posted this on Instagram with our flocked one. And while we were taking it, we were asking about just a second about if we liked the flocked or the diamond better. And for whatever reason, we kind of really like this diamond one.
It looks really good in person.
It's like kind of glary on the camera, but it looks really good. And I don't know why they did this, but I mean, it's really nice, actually.
Yeah. I honestly thought, I would hate it until I saw it in person. But I think, I don't know, I like the flocked one too, because it just makes more sense.
Right.
Yeah.
As a figure, so.
But I hope they do. I think that's the biggest flaw right now, or at least it was a few months ago, where they announce the common, let's say, Energizer Bunny, and then they do all these different exclusives and not announce them ahead of time, and it's kind of frustrating because I think they know most people would have wanted the flocked Energizer Bunny, so they just wouldn't have bought the common, so they just decided not to announce the flocked one.
Yeah. I think it would have been cool. I don't know how they would have been able to do it, but it would have been cool if we saw like a little variation in the pose. I don't know what they could have done.
Yeah.
They also, it would have been really cool if they would have somehow made it like battery powered, and I don't know if they could make the little arms,
that would be cool.
I always thought that would be really cool, because if they can do it, kind of back to Star Wars Pops, they've done it with the Star Wars Pops where they have the light up lightsabers with the watch battery and everything. Like, why can't they do that with ad icons and other Pops in certain cases? So
yeah,
that's my take on the Energizer Bunny. But
yeah.
It's definitely a cool pop. I have yet to see the diamond one in person.
We actually got lucky. This was the last one at our Target, and I think ours got in 12 from what we saw online, but we got the very last one. So I guess it's a popular ad icon. I think it's just because the Energizer Bunny pop is just such a good pop.
A lot of I saw I'm in like a couple of Facebook groups, and I saw a lot of people were like picking up like 5 or 6 of these things and trying to like flip them, right away.
Yeah.
That and Darth Malik and Darth Revan, but that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, those are 2 I don't have. So, because I canceled my pre-orders, but
nice.
Like you said, that's the conversation. But, so, what do you guys think of the McDonald's pops? I watched your video earlier. You guys unboxed the whole singles.
Yeah.
I thought it was very cool that you guys have all 5 already, because I know a lot of people. Some people have 1 or 2. They're trying to hunt the rest. So, what do you guys think of the McDonald's pops?
Well, I think they're good. You hand me a couple here. We got them right here.
Oh, there you go.
So I think these are honestly, like we said in the video, if you guys haven't checked out our video, maybe go check it out, because a lot of people don't have all of these, which we're so lucky that we got these from GameStop online. But I honestly think these are the best ad icons, at the very least, the best ad icons in a long time, in my opinion. But they just look so good, and I don't know, when they stopped these ad icons at McDonald's stores, like when they stopped doing them. But I would say that most people know these characters. Maybe not like kids today. I don't know. But they just look so good. One detail that I don't know, it didn't pick up very well in our video, and I don't know if it'll pick up well here or not. But these boxes, I don't think, there you go. You can kind of see they have the sesame seed on with the yellow. So I think it's a nice detail. It picks up better here than it did on our video. The one complaint I have about this box is this golden arch.
Yes.
I don't like it. I don't understand why they didn't just put this M on the front. And that's kind of why we want to get the 5-pack, because for one, it'd just be nice to have them all together. But that's on there. The arches are one complete arch, and that just makes me feel a little bit better.
Well, also, I mean, I like these just because they're so different. Like each one has a different mold. Like it's not going to be like a mold that's copied. And like you said, like, I don't know, just I don't have really a complaint about them. The M doesn't bother me too much. So.
You're never going to see another pop that has a cheeseburger head.
True.
That I can think of. Anyway, but they all look really good. I mean, my favorite one is probably the Grimace.
Yeah.
Even though we said in our video that the design on the Grimace and just the mold is just so basic. It's a very basic pop, but overall it looks very good. I could see them making a flocked Grimace maybe in the future because we know how Funko likes to do the variants. But I guess we are concerned that this line is going to get out of hand pretty quickly based off the leaks that are starting to come out.
It sounds like we're going to get a lot of nuggets.
And when if you guys are anyone in the chat is new to collecting, these pops have been scheduled to come out for what, 2 or 3 years now? They were
a really long time.
They were originally supposed to come out, I think 2017 or 2018, and then they got canceled.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened there. I always thought that what they would do is have pocket pops as Happy Meal toys.
Yes,
and I don't know why that didn't happen, but I mean, I would have just went and bought 5 Happy Meal toys and said, just give me the keychains.
You can keep the chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely agree with you guys that I think the McDonald's is going to get out of hand. However, I'm kind of like a cross collector. Like I collect the things I like, but I do aim for certain things that are higher value because I like to have, different stuff, limited pieces. And I think that 5-pack is going to be worth a lot down the road.
Yeah. Especially it's sold out super fast on McDonald's website.
And I definitely agree. I think the 5-pack is cool to have all the one box. And I think the commons are really great to display out of box. So I think it would be a really cool setup to have that 5-pack sitting in the box, collecting its value, protecting it from dust. And then you put your commons out in front of it. I think that would be a really cool display.
Yeah. I hope they drop it pretty soon on the Funko shop because even though we have these, we still do want the 5-pack. We just pulled the trigger on these just in case the 5-pack goes away. And I don't know if these will be shelf warmer pops, like you'll see them forever and ever and ever on shelves just sitting, or if these will be ones that go fast and maybe aren't worth a lot, but you just can't find them on the shelves anymore. So that's why we just went ahead and picked them up.
Yeah. Well, we were lucky too because I think it was Dis.Pops on Instagram who said that GameStop, most of the websites are like pre-order them. And then we just got lucky that GameStop had said, they are for sale.
Yeah, buy 3, get 1 free. Right. So we were able to get one of these for free, which was nice. But they all look good. And for anyone that doesn't have them, there is one more on the back, this Fry Guys 2-pack here, which has not released yet. And I don't know if that's an exclusive or what it's going to be, but I'm surprised it hasn't come out yet. I figured it would come out with the initial line, but they didn't even announce it, I don't think, with the initial wave.
Yeah, and it wasn't, I don't remember seeing it in the background on that TV episode either.
So I hope they didn't get canceled and it's just they printed the boxes before the pops got made.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. But I don't see Funko missing out on that. They have the McDonald's.
They're going to milk this for as long as they can. I am glad that they initially, when they said that the 5-pack would be released in stores, that kind of concerned me because I was like, what do you just, especially now, do you just go through the drive-through and say, hey, I'd like your 5-pack Funko, and then they hand it to you with grease and lettuce all over it, and just, ugh.
Yeah, I'll take a McDouble, a McFlurry, and the 5-pack.
Yeah.
No, that wouldn't go over well. But it's really cool to see them all in person. I might be the only person who feels this way, but is anyone else overlooking the fact that Ronald McDonald is still kind of creepy? Like, am I the only? I could be the only
he
person.
is. This pop actually is not that bad. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not. We're not that really creepy clown. We're not it level.
You're not Pennywise yet.
Yeah,
is
Pennywise.
Is Ronald McDonald even still the ad icon for McDonald's?
I have no idea.
Because I haven't seen a commercial with Ronald McDonald in I don't know how long. But we don't watch like kids TV channels. I don't know if they still make
That's true.
commercials with Ronald McDonald or not.
I don't know.
If you guys have kids and you watch kids TV, let us know in the chat. Is Ronald McDonald still the ad icon for McDonald's? Because I have no clue.
Yeah, and because that's interesting because you see commercials with the Wendy's girl, like at the end, her logo flashes, and then with the Burger King, there's that poor guy that couldn't get a real job, and he's dressed up as Burger King, running around in that giant suit. So I think he would make a fantastic icon if they ever come out with that.
Yeah, I think the Burger King would be cool. I think the Wendy's would be pretty cool. I'm trying to think of anything else fast food related. Jack in the Box would be nice if we had in our collection. That would have been nice.
I heard Let's Start a Pop Collection. He's selling his for $250. So if you want to run back over and grab it from him.
And that's another. I know, like you were just talking before. I don't know what the value on that's gonna be. I almost feel like it's gonna drop. I feel like the prices for SDCC pops right now are pretty inflated because of the frustration level that came with SDCC this year.
Mm-hmm.
We did a rant video on our channel where we just kind of vented about everything that happened. And it kind of blew up, I guess. It's our best video we've ever done.
Yeah.
And I guess because people were so frustrated with how that turned out. But yeah, Jack in the Box was like the one pop we didn't get.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly didn't think it would sell out. I thought it honestly would have sat on the shop, but who could have predicted the shop would have been as awful as it was?
Yeah, it just kind of off 2020 in a shell, unfortunately. The Funko shell, happy as it is. I was shocked. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's cool, but there isn't a Jack in the Box in all parts of the country. So I figured not a lot of people would be able to relate to it. Because if you haven't eaten there, then you don't really have as strong as a connection to it. Unlike McDonald's, where you can't drive a square mile without seeing a McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like if they were to release like a Tim Hortons pop, I mean, Canadians would go nuts, but we wouldn't really know.
Yeah.
You know,
well, and they could always release a common Jack in the Box because the one they released for SDCC was one with the shirt ripped open. So, I mean, there could be a common one coming, I guess.
Could be.
So who knows with that. But, yeah, as far as McDonald's goes, in our opinion, at least in my opinion, I think these are the best ones that they have made, at least in recent memory.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's kind of what brought the hype back into that icons line. Because I was talking about with Jeremy, definitely sensed like a lull, like people weren't posting a lot of ad icons. People weren't putting, the in search of and their want list. There wasn't a lot of ad icons on there as much as compared to the beginning of 2020. Mm-hmm. Do you guys have any, like, what are your favorite ad icon pops in your own collection right now?
What's yours?
From our collection?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's hard.
I really like the Morton Salt Girl.
Morton's all girls.
Yeah.
Well, we have like probably the Boo Berry. We had the Funko Shop 3-pack of the cereal Boo Berries, like holding their bowls, and eating them.
Yeah.
It's right back here. But probably that Boo Berry.
Okay.
I don't know why. Yeah. I have never eaten a single bowl of Boo Berry in my life, but I really like that.
I like a lot of the cereal ones, but I also kind of really like the Pez Pals. I kind of dig those a little bit. I think I have most of them, I want to say. But I think the best ones, other than McDonald's, that we both really like has been probably Morton Salt Girl and probably Energizer Bunny, I think.
Yeah.
And then, so what are some that are you guys chasing any at the moment? Hoping to get any down the road? Or any super expensive right now?
I guess our Grail ones we would want. For me, I have like a personal vendetta against Toucan Sam because of the way that release was. I sat in the queue for an hour and a half with like 20 tabs open. If anyone was collecting during that time, that's because their service crashed on that day too. So I like that one. We just recently got to see a flocked Tony the Tiger at a like a video game store was really
That's
nice to see. But
That would
pretty
be
much
like an ultimate grail,
Yeah.
like having to save up or trade in a bunch of things.
those, but we're not like actively hunting for them. But like if we ever happen to have the money and we saw one, we'd probably pick up at least Tony the Tiger. I think would be good to have.
I agree. I think Tony, unfortunately, might stay around where it is for a while. And I was just frustrated, by the way. I did not get a Toucan Sam. I was on for that drop. I had about 16 different devices set up, like the Batcave, trying to get it. And it sucked. And I think that was like the beginning of the Funko Shop problem.
Yeah, that was a really bad release. I just remember it was an hour and a half of loading screens, and then all of a sudden, when everything fixed, it almost was kind of like SDCC in a way, where it's once everything loaded, it was just sold out.
Yeah,
I don't know how it happened, but that was an awful release. It made me so mad.
yeah, and that pop come down.
Yeah, well, even the Tony the Tigers have come down recently. Even the flocked one has come down, I think, $100 or so. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it'll settle around that $400 mark because they're limited pieces. But I guess this kind of goes back to the flaws, what we talked about. I remember after the Tony the Tiger stuff, because both of them are limited pieces.
Right.
I want to say I remember Brian Mariotti said something like how as long as he's CEO of Funko, nothing like that would happen ever again. And then Metallic Toucan Sam happened. So
yeah, I don't know. You can't really buy stock in what they say, because at the end of the day, what he says and what actually happens is different, because they have to make money. They have to use their stockholders. You know, they have to meet quotas for certain amounts of product. So.
Well, and like that Metallic Toucan Sam, everyone was so excited when that was announced. And then for those who got the email, who get the email notifications, that's when Samantha clicked on it and said, "Oh wait, this is only limited to like 1,500 pieces."
Yeah.
It didn't say that in the original announcement.
It didn't help. We were also driving in a car whenever it dropped. So
I mean, we tried for it, but we knew there was no shot.
Yeah.
Like that was eaten up in a heartbeat. And
I think, so real side note, I think you become a true Funko fanatic when you are driving somewhere, your alarm goes off, and you have to pull over so you can get a certain pop. If you're at that level, welcome, because it's an inclusive, crazy club. I've done it a lot. There was a couple days where I was actually with family members or with friends in the car, driving to pull over, not explain what was going on, just tell them that I needed to get something online. Then there was one time I didn't get it, and I was just so angry. I don't even remember what it was. My friends were so confused. They had no idea what was going on. I was like 24, and they're looking at me with 3 heads, and I'm angry because I didn't get a 4-inch bobblehead toy, and I didn't explain what was going on. And I later did, but it doesn't help any better. Like, guys, you don't understand. I was trying to get this pop, super rare, it's super limited, and they're just looking at me like, yo, we're late to the bar. Like, we gotta go. So, but anyway, if anyone's new with Funko, like, you will get to that point if you want something bad enough. However, the Funko shop has not made it for us collectors, unfortunately. So hopefully they fix everything before they drop that 5.
Yeah, I hope so, because I would like to get it. But I mean, if we don't, we at least have these. But I think that 5-pack's really cool, and I don't know when they're going to drop it. I've been thinking they're going to drop it for the past 2 weeks now, and I'm surprised they haven't. Hope so. Maybe this week. We'll see.
I don't know. I was so angry with Dwight. Like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what's going on these days. So, but what are some? I see a couple people have made some comments. What are some pops or some ad icons that turn into pops?
Okay. What ones would you like to see?
Well, they're already making baby Mr. Peanut, so that's going to be awesome. I love, I like the cute ad icons, so I'm excited for that one. But ones I would like to see, I think, like he mentioned earlier, is the Chick-fil-A cow.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's Mr. Clean is coming. I think it's a leak or something. That one would be cool.
The Michelin Man.
Yeah, the Michelin Man would be cool. I don't know what else.
Let's see.
The Wendy's, Burger King.
Yeah, I think Chick-fil-A would be good. I'd like that one. I'm trying to think of something else. I think I've been wanting a Mr. Peanut for a while. I think if they
Mr.
made
Peanut.
Baby Mr. Peanut a chase, I think that would be pretty cool.
That would be
that would at least be a chase that held its value
Mhm.
at the
Yeah.
very least.
For sure.
I don't think they will though, because it'll be just like the child from Star Wars. They're gonna milk everything they can from a Baby Mr. Peanut
Yeah.
because they know everyone will eat it up. But
Oh yeah, it would make like a Baby Groot, Baby Peanut, the child 3-pack. If they
yeah, and then re-release it every Christmas in a new pose or new Christmas decor or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really bummed what they did with the child, but we won't go into it. We'll try not to. But I saw the Super Bowl Baby Peanut commercial. That was the first thing I thought of.
Yeah.
That's gotta be a pop.
It pretty much already looked like a pop.
Well, and you know
Yeah.
that Planters was probably reacting or riding that wave of Baby Yoda. You know,
Right.
They're riding that wave of just play what's cute and people will eat it up.
Yeah. So
Nerdy
Nerdy
Niecy hamburger helper hand.
the hamburger helper hand. That'd be awesome.
That would
Chucky
be cool.
would be cool. I really want to see Nesquik chocolate milk bunny.
That would be cool. The Cheezosaurus Rex from Kraft Macaroni and Cheese
Yeah, that'd be
would
cool.
be cool. They made
Honestly,
Chester Cheetah.
Like Brian Mirati could take like a team of his his developers and just go down the aisle of the grocery store and
Yeah, basically.
yeah.
They made Star-Kissed Tuna, Charlie the Tuna. I think that was a missed opportunity to not have a scented Funko Pop with that.
Mhm.
We can make scented Charlie the Tuna. That
No.
would have been amazing.
That would have been
That would have been
that
awful.
was gross. No, I don't want the rest of my other pops that Charlie sits next to smell like tuna.
Yeah, or like Nerdy Niecy said, M&Ms I think would be cool.
Mhm.
But I don't know if that would go in the pop candy line because like Sour Patch Kids is technically its own line. I don't know
Right.
why they didn't throw those into the ad icons line. I have no
Yeah.
idea. Or like Peeps. I think those should have been in the ad icons line. But yeah, M&Ms would be really cool. I think that would easily be another 5-6 pack or
Mhm.
however many of them there are.
It'd be cool if they just, as long as they don't do the same thing they've been doing, like with the Sour Patch, with their pops. Like, if you want to make all the pops limited to 5,000 pieces, just do it, or make them all common. It's like, I think it's kind of messed up. Or if you're gonna do it that way, like where you're gonna make some limited, some not, make 3 M&Ms common and then make 3 of them 1,000 pieces or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and I think they do that with, from what I've noticed, lines that they think aren't going to do particularly well.
Mhm.
Like, I don't think we can say with absolute certainty that the Sour Patch Kids line did well.
No.
But I think that having that lime one limited to 1,000 pieces helped.
Right.
Same thing with the Otter Pops. Having the blue one limited to 1,000 pieces, I think helped. Because we just got rid of our Otter Pops recently because we didn't even know what they were. We just got them
wanted
because they were on sale for $2 at Hot Topic.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I guess, were they those Slurpee things? Is that what Otter Pops are?
I think they were just like regular popsicles, but
Like
there's
the
like a certain
little-
brand.
Like I want to say it's like those ones that are in plastic that you like push up, that you like freeze from liquid, but
Right.
I don't know.
You get them in a pack of like 1,000 at the store.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
think, but like I don't know. They look kind of like that anyway.
But
Yeah,
I think that's what they do is they take lines that they think aren't going to do too well, and they start putting exclusives and limited numbers and SDCC and
right.
to try to get people to want to get it.
Right, and then you slap 1,000 anything, and people will
You're
want.
probably not going to get rid of it, or you're going to sell it for a premium.
Right, and that kind of brings like, what did you guys think of the toucan situation this year with San Diego Comic-Con? I know you guys already did a rant. Feel free
Yeah.
to continue the rant.
So the toucan for SDCC, we got rid of ours actually recently. At the same time, we got rid of Otter Pops
Okay.
Well, the first one that we got from like
last year.
last year
So because we just didn't really see the importance of it because
for us anyway.
we've never been to San Diego Comic-Con. I didn't even know that was their icon until they made the pop last year.
Yeah,
I
I don't think they knew either.
don't think anyone knew.
I think they just made it.
And then this year they came out with like 3 or 4 different toucans.
Mhm.
Then there was that one that was in the red spacesuit that was exclusive to. It was so weird. I think what I read, and someone can correct me in the chat. It was like the red one was limited to 1,000 pieces. It was exclusive to like SDCC museum tier level supportters. And I
Right.
think to be at that tier, you have to contribute like $500 a year or a month or something like that to be at that exclusive tier level is just ridiculous. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So just based off that alone, that pop's probably going to be at least a $500 pop.
Right.
For no reason. No one really even knows what the toucan from SDCC is.
Exactly. And that's like everybody was saying, you know, that's going to be a $500 pop. It's just going to go up. And I was arguing the opposite. I think it's going to go down. I think eventually over time, because like you just said, people are going to look at it and they're going to go, who is this person? Like, what is this bird? Like,
yeah. And we didn't want any of the toucans from this year because we had just gotten rid of our other one. So I'm actually shocked they made more this year because that toucan sat on the Funko shop for a couple of days last year before selling out. It's not like it was an instant sellout and an instant hit. And actually, the first one is worth like $8. It's not even, you know, worth anything. It's not like it was a big hit or anything. So
yeah, that's unfortunate. I actually, I work in New York City and I live very close to where New York City Comic Con is hosted every year. So we usually go. Obviously, we're not going to go this year. But I was there last year, walked by a booth. Some dude was trying to sell the New York City Comic Con pigeon for $50 each. And I was like, what are these? Like, I've been to New York City Comic Con. I like New York City. And I didn't even want those. And now they're super cheap. I think you get them for like $6.
Yeah, we never got any of those, I don't think.
No, they were like, I kind of wanted them because they were just cute. But then I was like, I never picked them up. So
the same thing, like you said, who even knew that the pigeon was the ad icon for New York City Comic Con? No one at all. But we know they'll make 1,000 limited piece some and other crap for this year for the pigeon. And who even knows? Is NYCC actually canceled yet?
It will.
Yeah, I kind of figured it would.
Yeah, I work in New York City. Things are pretty tough. They're pretty tight right now. It will not. Yeah, it was kind of funny. So this one guy was trying to sell the the pigeon for $50 each. And I was looking at him, bro, I just paid $50 for parking. I'm not going to buy like a stupid pigeon for $50. But I do have to say, in terms of characters that are attached to cons, the only ones I like are the Emerald City Crusader and the Crusaderette. I actually really
I saw those, and I thought about trying to get the ECCC. Was it the Crusaderette that came out this year?
It was the 15th piece,
I just decided not to. It was one of those things. I knew we'd eventually get rid of it, and I knew it was going to be so hard to get anyway. Especially because it didn't come out a couple weeks after the con was supposed to have happened.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks after.
Yeah, so there was already anticipation, and bots probably were ready to go for it, and so I knew it was. And like I said, we would have gotten rid of it.
Yeah,
but we wouldn't have kept it. So we just decided not to get that.
And she's come down significantly. I think I saw someone post her the other day for like $60, and at the time of when she dropped, like, you know, people were instantly flipping her for like $250, $300. So it's just stuff comes down, and she's even a limited, you know. So it comes down.
Well, that's kind of what I feel like for SDCC this year. That everything's super inflated right now. And I think part of that is because of the huge frustration from everything that happened. So we want Jack in the Box for our ad icon set. It's so hard with things like this because you're either trying to see if it'll go up, hoping it doesn't go up, or hoping it comes down. And right now, I think we're just going to kind of hope it comes down from where it's at now. I think PPG had the shared sticker version. Last I checked, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think it was only like $60.
Sounds about right.
So, I mean, that's not bad. But, I mean, I paid $60 for the Crunchberry Beast when it came out, and now it's worth like $20. So,
it's crazy how stuff fluctuates. But who knows? Maybe a year from now, that will be worth $80. You know, you never know. Like, you never know. But, yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, I'm definitely glad we were able to have you guys on today. Yeah, absolutely. Before we bring in our next guest and do our little giveaway, which I know a bunch of people are anxious about. So I want to hear about, what do you guys have coming up? Do you have any exciting content that you're getting ready to drop? I'd love to hear about videos.
Well, our most popular thing that we do on our channel, I think, is our Funko News. So if you go on YouTube and you look at Funko News, you're going to find at least one or two other YouTubers that pop up before we do. But what we do is we try to take the recap basically that Disc Pops puts out, essentially what it is, and kind of pick through what the most important things are. And we create our own episode of Funko News. It usually comes out on Sunday or Monday. So tomorrow will be our episode of Funko News.
Cool.
And that just kind of is for people who either don't follow Disc Pop accounts or Funko Finders. So that way you kind of know what's coming out or what's leaked or what's up for pre-order and things like that. So if you don't know too much what's going on with the Funko community in particular, if you head over to our channel and hit subscribe and the bell pretty much once a week, sometimes even twice a week.
Depending on how much there is.
Yeah, depending on how much there is, we'll actually split a Funko News. That's our most popular thing we do.
We also talk about, like, we show off or unbox, like, Marvel, Disney, Star Wars, that kind of stuff.
Pretty much whenever we walk in the studio, whatever catches our eye or what idea we have is what we're going to do. Sometimes we play games. Sometimes we show off new pops. Sometimes we do news. We cover rants topics. So it's kind of a wide variety of things on our channel. So if you haven't checked this out, maybe consider heading over and just giving us a shot. Maybe check out our rant video if you were, kind of PO'd about STCC and kind of see what we're about. And if you want, hit subscribe.
I know you guys are facing, I think you set an August goal of 1,300 subscribers.
Yep.
So I think you're doing pretty well. You're on track to hit that goal. Are you guys going to be doing a big giveaway at 1,500 subscribers?
That's what we're thinking. We don't know quite yet. We try to keep our giveaways to what's current, so we try not to announce too early because we do grow a kind of slowly but steadily. So as we get closer to 15, you'll see on our channel probably some sort of giveaway with whatever is new at the time.
Okay, makes sense. Well, we definitely wish you luck, and I want to see you hit that goal of 1,300 subscribers. So hopefully tonight helped, and I really appreciate you guys coming onto the channel and helping boost me up a little bit. It's always really cool to talk to people that I've been following for a while, and it took me a while to get my channel off the ground and everything. So it was really cool. I was really happy because I know you guys are making like such a huge push for 1,000. I kept seeing posts and giveaways and all kinds of stuff. So I was really happy for you guys. You guys hit 1,000. That was a really awesome milestone.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, and we're looking towards growing. Our goal for the end of the year is 2,000. I don't know if we'll hit it or not, but that's our goal.
It's a big goal.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? If you want to do it, go do it. I think it's very doable. We still have 4.5 months left of 2020. And Funko Pops, it's weird. Like last year, right around this time, it was like, wow, Funko is really dying out. It doesn't really seem like there's a lot of new collectors in the game. And right now, it's the opposite. There's people that are. I saw somebody ask a question today on a Facebook group. They were like, what does flocked mean? And I was like, oh God, you're in for a ride. Like you're just getting into the game now. Like, so there's brand new people every single day on top of the OG collectors who are still hunting down grails for their personal collection. So I think it's a really good time to be in this community, and I could definitely see you guys hitting 2K, no problem, by Christmas. So,
yeah. Well, thanks for having us on. Really appreciate it. We haven't done a stream in a while, so this was fun.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of your Funko News, so I'm glad you guys brought that up. So definitely, guys, go check out The Collecting Couple if you get a chance. And Sam, Josh, thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll definitely bring you back for Star Wars, so don't worry.
Oh, thank you. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I want to hear more ranting. So.
Good.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, guys. So that was Josh and Samantha over at The Collecting Couple. Great channel. Like you guys just saw, they do a lot of great segments. They talk about Marvel, Disney, all kinds of stuff. So definitely go check them out and give them a subscription if you like what they are doing. So just waiting for our third guest to hop in the queue here. I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream tonight. We've had a pretty steady amount of viewers, so I think we're doing something right. Yeah, Colorado Pops. I know a lot of people want in on the Star Wars chat, so I'm trying to figure out right now if we're going to do, 2, 3, 4 weeks. I definitely want to do a lot of Star Wars stuff building up to Mandalorian Season 2, so I'm definitely excited about that. So I want to hear really quick before I bring in our third guest of the evening. Are you guys collecting ad icons? What ones are you looking forward to? They just released a bunch of new ones. They're going to have like a Hawaiian Punch guy, a couple more Coke ones. I saw the list a couple hours ago. There's going to be some pretty interesting ones on the horizon. So is anybody chasing any particular ad icons at the moment? I definitely want to hear from you guys before we bring in our third guest. Two Flowers. Yeah, thank you, Two Flowers. I appreciate that. So for those of you guys who are new to my channel, I used to do a lot of things on Instagram. I was kind of working on my Instagram page for a while. That's where we were doing mystery boxes and all kinds of stuff. And then we made this transition to YouTube. Just because I had a lot of friends in the YouTube community that were saying, you know, hey, come on over, start a channel. We'd love to talk to you and hang out. And not that I'm dissing Instagram in any way. I still do some stuff on Instagram. I just don't do lives as often, just because I'm focusing in on my YouTube channel. So let's see, just trying to bring our third guest in here. Collect ad icons, well, the new ones, especially the Blueberry soda. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I'm really hoping we're going to do an episode 2 on Funko sodas. I really want to see them expand on Funko sodas. Anthony Just Blaze says Freddy as Big Boy. I don't know if you guys saw, but freaking crazy. Smyworld actually dropped a 24-piece Freddy as Big Boy tonight on their drop. So obviously I was here. I did not see how much it went for. I'm sure it went for like $2,000 or something crazy. So yes, the Freddy Big Boy is a pop that I'm chasing as well. The regular Freddy as Big Boy is a 520-piece. So a shout out to Funko for making it a 520-piece and not like a 200 or 250-piece. It gives more collectors an opportunity to get that pop. So ad icon mystery box. Yeah, I did an ad icon mystery box a while back. It was crazy. We did a 50-box run of all ad icons, and it was nuts. We will be doing like I said, mystery boxes in the future, just not right now. Let's see, all Tony the Tiger pops are going to go up. Yeah, Tony the Tiger is pretty popular. Like I said, everybody kind of wakes up and eats Frosted Flakes. So it's a very universal character that people can relate to. So just what I want if it's on sale. Otherwise, nothing really. Buying Grimace. I definitely think they're going to make a flocked Grimace. If they don't, they're missing out big time. So the third guest that we're bringing in here today, he doesn't actually have a YouTube channel. He does have an Instagram page, and he and his dad are big ad icon collectors. Oh, there he is. Just got him in here. So one of the things that we're doing here on the Collector's Crease is we're not only highlighting people that have YouTube channels and are content creators, but I also want to highlight just, you know, people who love to collect and have big collections. So that includes anybody on Instagram or any friends, family that you guys might know. If they want to come on, share off their collection, or if they have something to talk about with whatever theme we're doing for the evening, you know, please let them know, because this is what this is about. This is an awesome community, and you don't have to have a 50,000 subscriber YouTube channel to, you know, to get to put your input on what's going on in the Funko community. You do have a 50,000 subscriber YouTube channel. That's awesome. You're obviously making your way in the world. But there's a lot of people who don't have time to do channels. For those of you guys who are wanting, putting a channel together and pumping out videos is very exhausting. The easiest part is actually filming the videos. The editing and everything that comes after is pretty difficult and very time consuming. But obviously a lot of people, including myself, have jobs and everything, so we have to keep that as our #1 priority. But Funko has been a great community to kind of immerse yourself in and enjoy and connect with other people, and that's why I wanted to create this segment every Sunday night, so we can just continue to highlight different people and see what everybody's doing, get a lot of people's opinions and thoughts on what's going on. So I see our third guest, my man Jonathan, in the queue, all ready to go. And I'm really excited because he and his dad are big icon collectors, ad icon collectors, and he has quite a few very, very expensive ad icon pops. But he's been a good friend of mine for a while, and I wanted him to come on. I believe he has some of those pops that he's going to show off for us tonight, which will be very, very cool because he has a few that not many people have. So that's aside from him being my friend and a great collector, that's one of the reasons why I wanted him to come on tonight. So without any further ado, our third and final guest of the evening, before we do our big Fruit Pie the Magician giveaway, is my man Jonathan at jhaynes0209 over on Instagram.
Hey man, how's it going? Can you hear me?
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, you're loud and clear. What's up? Welcome.
I guess my webcam actually does work.
Yeah, there you go. You look good, man. I know you just got off work, so I'm glad.
Yeah, I kind of rushed. We got a little busy at the end, so I tried to rush home.
That's okay. I'm glad you made it. You're here, and we're live.
Awesome, man. Sounds good.
Yeah, so why don't you tell everybody a little about yourself? I just try to do a mini intro for you. So how long you've been collecting? I know we've been friends for a while, and this is really cool that we get to talk face to face for the first time.
Yeah, for sure, man. I think I bought my first pop when I want to say it was about 2015.
Okay.
It was a Sheldon Cooper, and this was before I even knew about values or anything like that. And I took it out of the box, and it's displayed on my desk somewhere. I don't know where, but but I took a bit of a hiatus for a few years, but now I'm like getting real big back into it again, running out of space.
Yeah, I think hashtag running out of space. I think that's all of us in the Funko community, where Funko is just pumping out pop after pop after pop, and it's like, hang on, I have no more wall left. Like,
yeah, you're not wrong there.
That's what we have to get to, like double and triple, layering our pop wall and everything.
I'm already there.
Yeah, it's a real problem. I know my girlfriend's always mad. She's always tripping over pops and stuff, and I'm like,
yeah.
I'm gonna clean that up. I swear. Like, I'll get to it.
For sure.
But I know you're a big ad icon collector. You and your dad. And
Yes.
Your dad was the source of some conspiracy in the little community for a while, because I ran an Ad Icons mystery box, and everybody was looking for Louis Blue, and we didn't know where he was. But I think you brought him with you tonight to show off, right?
I did. The funny thing about it is because my dad kept calling me. He's like, "Hey, I need you to go to the house. I need you to go to the house," because he was deployed overseas, but thankfully, here within the next 12 days, he's going to be back home. He's done forever. He'll have his retirement and everything. Won't ever have to worry about him being deployed again. So awesome.
Yeah.
But he kept calling me. He's like, "Hey, I bought this mystery box from a guy. I want you to go over and see." So I'm like, "All right, well, when I go get off work," I was like, I'll go over. So finally got around to it. I went over, and I had to dig through so many boxes to find yours. And then when I found it, I just opened box after box inside. I was like, "Oh, nope, this isn't it. Oh, nope, this isn't." Then I opened up. I was like, "Well, there it is." And I called my dad and said, "Hey, you actually got it." But I actually have him right here. Actually, I brought him.
There he is, the mythical blue otter pop.
There we go. That's a little bit better. The mythical blue otter pop. I looked there. I was like,
"It's from 20."
"All right, cool." And then I scanned and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, and he's gone up pretty significantly. I think when I put him in the
saw
mystery box, I think he was only like $200 when I put him in.
Yeah, I think when I opened it for him, it was like $230 or something like that.
Yeah,
when I found it, but it skyrocketed. Well,
I couldn't have gone to a better guy, and huge shout out to your dad. Thank him for his service and everything. And we're really excited.
Absolutely. I have multiple times. I'll try to get him on a stream one day.
Yeah, we definitely want to have him on, and I want to do a military veteran collector night. So
yeah, I'm sure he'd be pretty interested in that. He doesn't know anything about technology and stuff, so I have to show him everything.
Hey, well, if you figured it out, I'm sure.
Right.
So, but that's really cool. That I'm really happy he's gonna be home in 12 days. That's really awesome.
Yeah, for sure, man. Me too.
It's one of the cool things. Like, you get into this community and you start collecting, and then you start getting to know people and know their backstories and everything. And that's kind of one of the things. Like you said, you started out in 2015, and that was right around the time where I started. I did the same thing. I took a hiatus for a while because I ran out of money and I was a college kid, and kind of came back to it. And I didn't really get into the whole community side until like 8-9 months ago. And it's crazy, like having all these friends now, I know you're like, it's funny too. Like I know where people are. Like I don't know where they are. Like I know you're in West Virginia just because I remember seeing your address a few times for the mystery boxes, and I know like just certain people like Let's Start Pop Collections in Missouri. So now I know like, all right, if I get trapped in any of these states, I might have somewhere that I can crash. You know?
Yeah, it's funny because like I didn't even know anything about all these communities and stuff until my dad's like, "Hey, I keep buying these mystery boxes." So then that was when I looked you up, and then I saw the one random DBZ box. I'm like, "Oh, cool! It's Dragon Ball Z." So I bought that, and then just a floodgate opened.
And it's been awesome ever since. So I'm really glad that we met and we were able to connect and everything. So
Oh, absolutely, dude.
tell us a little bit about why you like ad icons in particular. I know you and your dad have a special connection because he's picked up some pretty cool pops for you in the ad icons line. So.
Right. I love seeing different brands being just shown in several different pop culture views. And I think Funko is one of the largest out there right now. And I think it's one of the more creative ways to show versus just a commercial when you just see it over and over and over.
Right.
Whereas this is something that you can collect and it means something. It has, you know, more than just monetary value, it has sentimental value to you as well. And I love all things branding. I mean, I like branding, and some of the most cherishable ones that I know growing up are no longer here, and I'm like, man, I wish we had that back, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So what are some ad icons pops that you've been able to pick up? Are there any more that you're chasing at the moment?
I haven't really searched. I just got recently I just got the full line of the McDonald's ones.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. They got them on GameStop.
Yeah, there you go.
It seems like everybody found them on GameStop, whereas other people are just like, oh, they come out and I'm going to pay all this extravagant money for it. And then I'm like, oh, $10 each.
Yeah, some people went out and dropped like $70-80 on Macari, which is so dumb. I feel really bad for those people.
Yeah, I spent $50 on all of it.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah. But I got those. I really, really, really wanted the Jack in the Box, and I think everybody wanted that. But that's the whole Funko Shop SDCC has been covered way too many times, so we won't go there.
yeah. No, we've broke it down a lot, especially even tonight too. We've broken it down quite a bit.
Yeah. I actually got in right at the very end with them.
Yeah, with the Collecting Couple. Yeah, they have a great channel. So what are so you got the McDonald's pops. Are there any? I don't know if you've seen the links for any of the pictures for the new leaked pops. Is there anything else you're excited for or looking forward to coming out? I know there's like the Hawaiian Punch pop. There's a couple. Obviously, there's more McDonald's pops on the way, which they're going to keep milking. Have you seen anything else that you were like, oh, I definitely got to pick that up?
I know I saw the Hawaiian Punch one. I saw the list yesterday, and I was like half asleep when I saw the list, so I honestly just forget most of it, to be honest. I'd have to check again just to make sure what's there. But I mean, I have ideas on what they should make.
So they actually, here, let's see if I can pull this up. I've never done this before. I'm going to try to share my screen here. If you guys can see that. Oh, I did it. So we have...
Okay, because that's all the Fruity Pebbles ones, and then the Mr. Peanut, and then there's the Baby Peanut. I think it's Target exclusive.
I'm excited for the slush puppies. I think those are going to be cool.
I think those are going to be awesome. Definitely the slush puppy is probably... I have to have the Baby Peanut. I mean, it's just... I wonder what they're going to do with it, though. Are they going to make it like a regular 4-inch one? Are they going to kind of make it one of the smaller ones, like the Child?
Right. I don't know. We'll see. I just hope they do a good job. You know, I hope it's not, you know, like quickly mass produced. I just hope, like, give us a good pop, you know.
I know for a fact that my dad will be all over the Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, there's a lot
I
of
mean, he's
lot of Fruity Pebbles.
huge into the Flintstones one. He recently is like, all right, he's like, I need one pop to finish the entire Flintstones line.
I know he was chasing the last time we spoke, which was I think like 2 months ago. It's been a while. He was chasing all the Fred and Barney 2-packs. I don't know if he was able to.
Yeah, I know he got a couple of them.
Okay. Yeah, I know he was. I think he had 2 or 3, and I think there's 5 total.
Yeah.
And I think he was trying to get the other.
I know
one.
he got a couple of them. I'm not sure exactly which ones. I think one he's missing is it's one of the Freds. It's like the most expensive Fred that's out there. He's missing it.
Always the most expensive one.
Always the most expensive one.
And same thing goes out to you guys in the chat. Like anything on this list, if you guys are excited about any of these, definitely let us know. I'm anything Mr. Peanut, Baby Peanut. I'm definitely really excited for that. And Fred and Barney, the Flintstones, is such a nostalgic, iconic line. Like, you know, your dad included. It sounds like they'll make anything, and people will buy them. So.
But they make the Fruity Pebbles one. Like, would they make a Cocoa Pebbles one?
Oh, they have to. You have
to. If they're gonna make Fruity Pebbles, you gotta make Cocoa Pebbles.
I mean, unless Brian Mariotti wakes up one day and says, "Hey, we're not going to make money anymore."
You're not on there.
I doubt. But yeah, this is pretty cool. We definitely have some good things to look forward to. But since we got you here, and I know a lot of people, I've been boosting you up a little bit. I think you have some stuff to show off for us.
I do. So the first one I have here, I'm a huge Frosted Flakes fan. So the first one that I have here is the Hollywood Tony the Tiger here.
Oh, there we go with the sunglasses. There we go.
Yeah, the glare's a little bad, but you can still.
It's okay.
I love it. I saw it and I was like, Dad, we got to find someone to get it. So we ended up getting it. One that I have here, and I think it's one of my personal favorites, and I don't think it gets the appreciation that it does. And it is the Funko Shop exclusive Flocked Energizer Bunny.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that one earlier. Yeah,
I love this pop. I went to my Target whenever the Diamond Editions were supposed to come out, and my Target did not have them at all. And because I remember I had to argue with the guy about the Bugs Bunny one on the release date. He's like, "Oh, I guess it does." And I was like, "Well, do you have the Energizer Bunny?" He's like, "No, we don't have it." I'm like, "Come on, dude."
So really quick, I was curious, and I just looked up. I had no idea that Tony the Tiger was worth so much. I just looked it up on PPG here. I'm gonna bring it up. Let me see. So Tony the Tiger is sitting at, it says $85. Look at that.
Wow. Yeah, the last time I looked, he was at $75.
Yeah, I thought it was 65, 70. Yeah, right around there. So
yeah, it looks like he's trending up.
That's crazy, man.
It could also be because of the popularity of like the Hollywood Big Boy and the Marilyn Monroe right now.
Yeah, I agree. And now,
to it.
And now we have the Hollywood Freddy too. So the Funko Hollywood stuff is definitely trending upward.
Yeah, for sure.
Professor Josh, what's up?
Hey, Professor. How you doing? But the next one I got, and this was the first big pop that I managed to get, is really one of the first grails that I got. All right. And it's an ad icon, but it is armor worthy in my nice fancy pop shield armor. And it is the OG Tony the Tiger.
Oh, man. Bringing out the fire. Look at that.
Funko Shop.
Oh, man. Which was that? 2,000 piece limited?
3,000 piece.
3,000.
Yeah, 3,000 piece limited.
And just because I'm curious, and I'm always, like I said, I was said earlier in the stream, I'm a cross collector. So I do collect the stuff I like, but I always keep value in mind. And
right. I
think you have to, in terms of, keeping track of what you want, what something's worth. Because what if you wake up one day and you're like, you know what, I don't really want this pop anymore. Let me go see what it's worth. Let me see what I can trade it for. So I definitely think the value part of Funkos are important.
And it's kind of like you can be at kind of like a rock and a hard place because you're like, oh, I really like this pop, and you pay like $15 for it. Say it's like at like Hot Topic or something. You're paying $13 for it, and you're like, oh, cool. What's the value on it? And you look, and it's like $6.
Yeah.
So you're like, man, I could have gone on eBay and gotten it for like $10 shipped.
Right. So it looks like the regular. It's not Flock. It's just the regular Tony.
Yeah, that's just the regular Tony.
So that's interesting. It went down for a while, and that kind of corresponds to the ad icons lull that we were talking about. And now it seems like it was trending upward beginning of July, but now it looks like we're going down a little bit.
Yeah,
which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is. I mean, either way, I still love it, and this is honestly probably like the ad icons I have. I'm probably never going to get rid of.
Right, and that's the thing. Like when you're a diehard fan, like I have the same thing. Like I'm a Batman, Marvel, DC guy. Some of the pops I have, like I'm just they could be worth $5. I don't want to get.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have pops that are worth like, I think the lowest value pop I have is like $4, and I'm like, I still like it.
Yeah. Exactly.
But the last one that I brought, actually no, there's one more. I got this out of a random mystery box from somebody. When I got it, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go for this mystery box. It was like one of the first ones I bought too, like after yours. And then I bought it, and this was one of the big hits, and I hit it. And I was like, no way. But this one, I'm actually, because he's helped me get what I have here, like with my grills, and help me out, I'm giving this to him when he comes home. And it is the glow-in-the-dark Lucky the Leprechaun.
Oh, nice.
Here. And I'm going to give it to him when he gets home, you know, as a thank you. But I got one here, and it's a big hitter. So I don't know if you're ready for it.
I don't think we'll ever be ready for it. If it's the one I'm thinking of.
All right, so are you ready for it? This is the big hitter. This is a Funko Shop exclusive, and it is limited to 2,000 pieces.
Oh, man.
It is in my Pop Shield armor, and it is the flocked Tony the Tiger.
Wow.
And this thing right here, besides my SDCC Illidan, this is my baby right here.
It's a beautiful pop, man.
I love it. I love all things flocked. If I can get it, I'm gonna get it. Because that's why I was really upset about trying to get stuff, because I really, really want the flocked Mewtwo. I managed to get the Vulpix, but I want the Mewtwo. I love flocked pops. And especially if it can be an ad icon, I'm all for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm hoping they make more ad icon sodas down the road.
That would be cool. I actually don't have any sodas, but I did pre-order a few of them.
So you're one of I think you're the only person I know that has both the regular Tony and the flock Tony.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a very unique, part to your collection, which is very cool. And this thing is just trending upward and upward.
It keeps skyrocketing. And see, it's funny because on PPG versus the Funko app, the prices are totally different.
Right. Well, that's usually the case. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like because I mean updates and everything, PPG updates more often.
Right.
But you look on the Funko app, which I'll pull that up here, and of course, the Funko app, he's trending at 520.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just gonna fluctuate up and down.
Yeah, and you could, but PPG has it at 480. The Funko app has it at 520. I mean, it's easily a $500 pop.
Oh, you can easily.
Yeah.
I mean, there's collectors out there that they'll spend even more than that for it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've seen people put it up for $600, $700, $800.
Yeah, I've seen it. I mean, I've tried to get into live auctions, and they're like, okay, PPG $70, and someone's like, I want $150 for it. I'm like, oh nope, well, I'm out.
Live auctions are a different story. I don't know what happened. I don't understand why people pay so much in live auctions. For everybody here, if you've never been in a live auction, or if you were ever interested in going to one, like, hold on to your wallets, because I've never bought anything from a live auction, and I don't think I ever will. So, yeah.
No,
I take it back. I think I bought one thing, but I basically got it. I got it off as like a technicality.
yeah. The only thing I've ever gotten done was like a flash sale, and this is the PPG, this is the price. I'm like, okay, cool.
Right. But that's freaking awesome that you were able to get that.
Yeah, and what's this is the funny thing. So about 2 weeks ago, I went back over to my parents' house to check some boxes and see what was there because Dad wants you to go and check what's there. So I go and look, and I find this box. I'm like, man, this box is heavy. So I open the box up, and there's one of the regular pop stacks in there, covered in bubble wrap. So I look it out. Dad goes and gets himself a flock Tony the Tiger as well.
Oh my God! So now you guys have two.
We have two, and we also
two
have
in the family.
We also have two regular Tony the Tigers as well.
Oh, that's insane.
Listen, I've created a monster. And when I first started collecting, he was like, "Those things aren't going to be worth anything. They're stupid." And I'm like, "You want to eat those words?"
Pot calling the kettle black.
Right.
That's insane.
Right.
Well, since you're on here, maybe I think it's time we do our little giveaway. So I know a lot of people are anxious, and I know a lot of people like giveaways. They come to support people for giveaways, and I'm all about giveaways to support the people who have supported me. So I don't know if you saw, but tonight we're giving away a fruit pie, the Magician. Funko shop exclusive.
I love that.
Yeah. So he's our giveaway pop for tonight. And so I put out a little challenge because sometimes, people do giveaways and it's like, first person to say hashtag whatever their name is or something easy, right? So I gave everybody the challenge of last night, like we usually do every week now, I dropped my Funko Worldwide weekly news video. So I told everybody on Instagram 2 hours ago, if you want to win this pop, that you had to go watch the video because I'm going to be asking a question from that video to see who really watched it and to get this pop. So tonight's question from the video, towards the end of the video, we congratulated one Instagram person for getting their 1,000th grail from a mystery box. If anybody here in the chat, and Jonathan, you can help me out. First person who says the right answer, I'll message you the right answer right now. First person who says the person that we mentioned towards the end of our video. So I know if you didn't see it, I know a bunch of people are going to be scrolling through and going to the video right now. But first person to say the right answer gets the pop. Oh man, I think King Arthur Curry got it.
I think so.
I didn't even have a chance. I don't know if you saw the video last night. I didn't have a chance to message you the answer, but it was IROC25. So congratulations, King Arthur Curry. You are our winner for tonight. That is freaking awesome. So,
that was fast.
Yeah, that was really fast. He said he took notes and he watched the video a few times. So I appreciate that. But congratulations, King Arthur Curry. That's freaking awesome. I'm really glad you won the giveaway for tonight. So yeah, Two Flowers says great to collect together. That makes a father and son relationship stronger. I definitely agree. That's really cool that you guys have something in common and can share.
All for sure. We're gonna keep doing it. I mean, and he has plans for extra stuff that he's bought when he comes home that I'm gonna help him with, or try to at least.
What are his? I'm just curious. What is he? I know because you talked about he was going after some of the Flintstone stuff. Anything else?
He bought a bunch of extra stuff. He's wanting to use some extra stuff for trade for other pops that he wants. And he also wants to get into doing some raffles.
Okay.
And eventually creating mystery boxes as well.
Oh wow! So he's got big plans.
He's got big plans, and I'll try to help him as much as possible because I got him into this, and he's been helping me, and he's just wanting to help other people get collections as well as be able to support doing it.
Right.
because just doing it out of his own pocket would be almost impossible.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Well, if you guys need help with mystery boxes or anything, we went through a lot
for
of
sure.
trial and error, so we'll be happy to give you.
Sure, absolutely.
And then maybe you guys can help us out. We're always looking for new boxes to buy to open up on our channel.
Oh yeah. There's not very many boxes I've been buying from other, either other YouTubers and Instagrammers, or I've been buying like, okay, I see this, I like it, I buy it.
Right. Yeah, I've kind of been the same way. I've been selective on what I buy. A lot of times just too, like I don't want to pay, and Professor Josh and I were actually talking about this last night. We're not going to pay a lot of money for a mystery box,
Right.
for a small chance to get a grail when we can just save up money and then go buy the grail.
Yeah, I mean, because like the boxes I look for whatever the price of the box is, and I also look for like if it's relatively close to a guaranteed value.
Right, guaranteed value is always very important.
Because it's like if it's like $15-20 under what you buy as guaranteed value, I'm like, okay, I can deal with it, because more often than not, you'll either make it back or you might lose like $5-10.
Yeah, which kind of gives, I think if you lose anywhere from, or if you gamble, if the gamble rate is $5 to $20, I think that's reasonable. That adds some excitement, and then that adds some opportunity to get a higher pieced item. You can't go into it expect to say, well, I paid $60, I should get $60 no matter what. I really only see that in the case of like damaged mystery boxes.
Yeah. Damaged mystery boxes can be, you got to be careful with those.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like I remember the last I think one of the last boxes I bought was one of the high roller boxes from Chrono Toys, and they were like, okay, $30 a box. I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, I'll gamble with $30, and then I open a box and I get the Sage Mode Naruto out of it. I was like, I'm good.
So Professor Josh says he'll be auctioning off the Fred and Barney 2-pack from SDCC 2014 on Whatnot as his big auction item. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Anthony says Pop King Paul boxes are very hard to buy. Yeah. Have you ever gotten a Pop King Paul? I've only gotten one.
I've never.
They're very difficult.
He had a box. He had a box. It was a $150 box guaranteed value, and it sold out in 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, they sell out so quick.
I'm like, what in the world?
I think he dropped one tonight that I'm sure is probably.
I think so, because before I came home from work, I saw a countdown timer on his Instagram page. I'm like, well, gonna miss that one.
Yeah, I don't know how he puts his boxes together.
I don't know. It's nearly impossible. I mean, like, you and I with that Smile World box. I mean, I bought one instantly after I bought it. It sold out. I mean,
yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. We're gonna battle with that one pretty soon.
Battle.
Yeah. So King Arthur Curry's asking if me and Miss Slapshot can sign the fruit pie. Yeah, I'd be happy to, man. Oh yeah, Professor Josh got a pretty cool pop on his $200 box last week. So if you guys didn't see that video, definitely go check it out.
I'm gonna have to go look at that.
Yeah, Professor. I don't know if you know Professor Josh, right?
I've talked to him a few times. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a pretty cool channel. He and I are buds, so he's an awesome guy. But I'm actually gonna wrap this up. We did our little giveaway because I have to be up early for work tomorrow, unfortunately.
Same here.
Yeah, but I really want to thank you for coming on tonight and sharing with us your awesome Tony the Tiger pops.
Oh no, thank you for asking me. You know, when you asked me, I was like, really? Like, really?
Yeah, man.
I'm like, heck yeah.
Yeah, man. That's what I want to do. You know, I want to just create, a channel that we promote other people and, stay positive and everything. So, and we want to spread it out and, get some different people on it. So I'm really happy you're able to make it tonight.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to live stream this battle, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
They're going to see a battle to the death.
Oh yeah. We're going to do it live. Yeah. When we get those boxes, we're going to set a date. We'll announce it. Yeah. We're going to.
Yeah. Mine's shipped. It's on its way.
Yeah. I'm excited. It's
on its way. And here, whenever I think, what's the day? Let me check my calendar here. He's supposed to come back the 20th or the 21st of next week. I have like a 5-day string of being off during that time, roughly. It's like from like the middle of the week until like that Friday, I'm completely off. So we get our boxes before then. Never know.
Well, judging by the way my mail service is going, if I get mine before October, I think we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Hey man, like it shows USPS, so that usually gets early for me. If it's UPS, I'm not getting that stuff till like 8 o'clock at night.
Oh, I'm the opposite. UPS will be here 10 minutes after I clicked buy. You know, post office is the opposite.
That's how my parents' house is, man.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks, man. It was really nice to talk to you tonight and everything. And yeah, we'll definitely have to do this again. And yeah, we got our battle live stream coming up. So
for sure, I'm looking forward to it. And anytime, man. If I'm available, I'm game.
Absolutely, man. Well, thank you. We'll talk soon as always.
All right, thanks, bud. I appreciate it.
All right, sounds good. Later, man.
Later, bub.
All right, guys. So that was our third and final guest of the evening, my man Jonathan. He's awesome, great guy, awesome collector, and yeah, please thank his dad for his service. He'll be home in 12 days for good, retiring from the Army, I believe. So awesome dude. And yeah, I know we're gonna say goodnight. Congratulations to King Arthur Curry for taking home tonight's prize. And as requested, I will be happy to sign this, and I will get Miss Slapshot to do the same. So please, before you guys go, don't forget we have our 250 subscriber giveaway coming up. Yes, hell yeah, Anthony, smash that like button. Road to 250. I cannot wait to give this away to somebody. You guys have been the best. Cookie Geegan, Sassy Cajun, Daryl Wilson, you guys are all great. Thank you so much for showing up. And we had 2 other great guests tonight, The Collecting Couple and Let's Start a Pop Collection. So please go give them a subscription. Show them your support. And yeah, 10 more. We're getting close to 200. It's freaking crazy. We just started this 6 weeks ago, and now we're already knocking on the door of 200 subscribers. So you guys are awesome. Iconic Odd, I did see you in here. Sorry for not shouting you out, but thank you for coming. And I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. And I will announce the theme for next week pretty soon. So we have another very exciting live stream next week. So make sure you guys, show up, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So as always, guys, thank you for all the support. And we have some great content coming out this week. If you guys haven't checked out Funko Worldwide, please go check it out. It's our favorite and most fun segment to do here on the channel. We have some big mystery boxes and other grails I'm going to be opening up this week. So it should be a very fun week. I hope everybody else has a great week. And please stay safe out there. And above always, remember, guys, don't stop collecting until you score. Have a great one. We'll see you guys soon.